Hey guys, JB here from Alpha Wolf Consulting. I wanted to talk to you today about harnessing the power within and going within to recreate your external reality. So the reality that you exist within. Because a funny thing is that we all have this idea that there is a sort of like a objective reality that we exist within, and our conceptualization of life and the universe is that it's objective, not subjective. And this is the truth, that reality is subjective. If you cease to exist, reality ceases to exist for you. It doesn't mean reality doesn't exist for someone else, but it ceases to exist for you. So letting go to the objective nature of reality and realizing the subjective nature of reality is the way in which we recreate our own perception of reality and realize that I am the creator of the reality that I experience in life. I am the creator of the universe I experience in life. I am the creator of the life I experience within myself and within this life. So realizing this, we just understand that it is not important should I want to recreate my life and recreate it. And let's say I wanted to go from being poor to being a multi-millionaire. I'm not altering the fabric of space and time to do that. I am altering my perception, and through altering my perception, I am recreating my experienced reality. So just realize that it's not a collective process. I do not need other people to sort of join me along my path of recreating reality for myself, or my experienced reality. So understand that the power to all you've ever dreamed of and all you've ever wished and wanted in this life exists within you, absent of others. So it doesn't mean that we don't need to exist within a co-space with others. It just means that my reality or my experienced reality is not subject to someone else's agreement that what I experience is the reality I experience. Do you sort of get it? i.e., I don't need other people to agree with me that I am successful for me to be successful. Motherfucker, if I say I am successful, I am successful. It doesn't really matter, because everyone is defining success in their own way. Everyone is redefining their own versions of success. For example, most people think that success is results driven and financially driven, i.e., for me to have a successful business, I have to generate, let's say, generate money from that business. Now, you could argue in the herd mentality, or the condition, or the traditional conditioning belief of success, that this is what success is. But my man, everyone else is just fucking begging other people and trying to convince other people and lying, cheating, stealing to get success. All the largest companies do it. Do you sort of get it? They manipulate, they lie, they have low moral ethics. That's not success for me. If I cheat you out of your money and I have your money, that does not mean I am successful. That just means I lowered my moral ethics to obtain something from you. So just realize that all of this marketing ideas and these ideas on marketing and how companies market through subconscious and conscious manipulation, and through trying to get attention, and through manipulating people into believing that they need the product or service, That's not marketing. Marketing is this. It's communication. It's being willing to communicate. So just realize, when we're talking about recreating your reality, when we're talking about accessing the internal power within you, this is subjective to you. You get to define all of the metrics. You get to define all of the rules. You get to define all of the sort of frameworks and structures that you exist within. So what internal power and fire means to you is what it means to you. You get to determine the meaning that it holds. No one else does. If they should choose to determine for you and try to say that you need to, conform to their beliefs of how it should be, just realize, if you don't want to lie, cheat and steal, you can't go into business, because 99% of people just imitate, copy, steal, lie, cheat. That's the mainstream. Do you sort of get it? So it's sort of do you understand what I'm saying? Don't fall for their illusions that you have to conform to their beliefs of how things should be. Just for example, if you think about life and your life and all of this, the majority in life think that you go to school as a child, get a job, you work that job for 60, 70 years, and then you retire and die. You get married to have kids and to buy a house and to buy products and services, but you don't marry someone you love, you marry someone who will have you. There's loveless marriages. Majority of people in life are in relationships with people they're not meant to be in relationships with. If you're following what their belief of your life and how your life should be, and you're trying to be within the herd, good luck. I'm not talking to you. Enjoy being a part of the herd and enjoy being in the herd. But if you're someone like me who understands and wants to create a life you've always dreamed of, to become the person you've always dreamed of, within you is the power to recreate reality as you know it, for you and only you, not for others. So realize that, go to the need to persuade others that the belief in the reality and my experience of reality, that they have to experience it for it to be true. Do you sort of get it? That's for example, all the religious people, take for example Catholics. Well, if you're a Christian and they're a Catholic, you don't believe in the same God as them. So you not believing in the same God as them limits their belief in their God. Hence why people seem to want to dominate and say that there is only one God. Motherfucker, the universe is the God. Do you sort of get it? There is one God, the universe, because we exist within the universe. Yous are all fucking idiots. Do you sort of get it? So just realize, you will go down that path in life should you determine that my perception or experience of life or belief of life is dependent on others agreeing with me, i.e. that others have to see me as successful before I believe I am successful, as others have to see me as this higher version of myself before I believe I am a higher version of myself. Just realize your reality isn't this objective physical experience or this objective physical world. Your reality is your perception of reality, your perception of life, your perception of the world, your perception of existence. So just realize that if you cease to be able to perceive life, the universe, existence, it ceases to exist for you. Do you sort of get it? Just realize that, because this is the key to being able to access and alter your experienced reality, because now I am able to create and imagine the reality I want to live in, and I am able to create that internally within myself. And through me creating it within myself, I now experience it every day, every moment of every day. Do you sort of get it? Through me being willing to believe and feel successful within myself, I now experience a reality where I am successful. Do you sort of get it? For me to, believe and feel that I am happy and I am loved and I am in love with life, I am now experiencing reality through those lenses, through that experience. Do you sort of get it? So I don't have to have in my external environment love being presented to me for me to experience love in my external environment, because it is perception, perspective. Do you sort of get it? If I perceive love to be in my environment, even if there is no love in my environment will feel like love. And that's how you recreate reality. You project into your external environment what is within you, what is internal to you. So you create love within yourself, and you create success, you create joy, you create happiness, you create everything in a peace, and you project it into the external environment. And it doesn't matter what the external environment looks like, because the external environment isn't the feedback loop that validates it. My internal environment is the feedback loop that validates it. So I am self-validating the emotions and the feelings and what I am experiencing within myself, and I am projecting it into the external environment through how I show up into the external environment, through how I exist within life. And as a result of me sort of doing this and me sort of being consistent within myself, my external environment will reflect that back to me through frequency, through resonant frequency, through aligning to the frequencies. If I'm always in love with life and in love with myself and in love with the experiences I'm having in life, I will repel people who are negative, and the people who are positive and who experience the same existence as me will be drawn into me. This is accessing your internal power, that it's through frequency and alignment and through resonant frequency. Okay, so resonating frequencies, that should I be positive, happy, joyful, and in love with life, those who reflect and resonate at that frequency or exist within that frequency will be attracted to me. Those who don't will be repelled by me. Should I, on the other hand, be negative and pessimistic and upset and miserable and whatever, I'm going to attract those people into my life. Have you not experienced this within life? That should you be a complainer, there is always people to complain with. Should you be an optimist, there is always people who see a brighter future around you. Realize this. It's the internal power is alignment to frequency, because frequency is how you attain what you seek in this life, because everything resonates at different frequencies. And that's powerful. All right, enjoy your day. Bye.